In-private browsing is an option in both versions of Internet Explorer here in Windows 8. And if you share a computer with others and you don't want them knowing which sites you've been visiting, or if you're visiting sites and you don't want those vendors, for example, to know whether you've been there before, in-private browsing is a good option. We're going to take a look at it first here in Internet Explorer in our Windows 8 environment. If you don't already have it running, click the Internet Explorer tile on the Start page. Now you'll arrive at your home page, and by default you're not using what's known as in-private browsing. If you need to do in-private browsing, you actually need to open up a new tab. And to do that, we'll right-click. Up here at the top you'll see any open tabs, as well as a couple of buttons off to the right. One for creating a new tab, so you can have multiple pages running at the same time. But if you want in-private browsing, you actually have to go down to the Tab Tools button right below and give that a click. From here you can create a new tab, a new in-private tab, that is. So when you click it, you'll notice a new page appears, and you're ready to type in the address down below. Notice beside the flashing cursor, you're in private mode. So you can click one of your favorites or frequent sites if you wanted to, and go to Google, and you'll notice in private stays on. So anywhere I go now will not be tracked in the history. Nothing will appear in my cache. There will be no cookies downloaded. Same thing when going to sites that maybe I have visited before. I won't be sending out information to those sites either. When you want to close a tab, remember you can right-click anywhere to see any open tabs. You'll see those that are not in private as well as those that are, and you can click the X to close up those tabs. All right, let's just press our Windows key to go back to the Start screen and switch over to the desktop, where we'll launch Internet Explorer 10 here from our taskbar. If yours is already running, no problem. We can access in-private browsing from this version of IE10 as well. To do that, we'll just go up to Safety here on the right-hand side. Make sure that you're actually viewing your command bar. You can do that by right-clicking up at the top anywhere and ensure a check mark appears next to command bar. The quickest way then is to click Safety, and you'll see in-private browsing. At any time, you can also use the keyboard shortcut Control-Shift and P. So when we click this, you'll notice what happens. We actually have a new page here, and we're looking at in-private mode as indicated by the address bar up at the top. So now it's just a matter of going to a site, and wherever we go, we'll remain in this mode. So you could type in the address, you could go to your favorites, for example, go to one of your favorite pages, and in-private will show up at the top. So that's how you use in-private browsing here in Windows 8, available in both versions of Internet Explorer 10.